Hey guys. Still haven't gotten another contraption to listen to music with, but I had to wait for the other person to leave out of the gym so I could do our video. So we are starting very slow and focusing on breathing this week and some different ways of breathing. And I'm feeling super tired, dragging myself out of the bed last couple of days. Took a huge break from doing yoga 2 or 3 times a day, which I was doing before I went to the ashram in Hawaii, to doing yoga for 8 to 10 hours a day, and then got home and of course tons of drama as soon as I got off the plane back in the States, and so basically just have not been practicing like I was. So I actually don't think I've gained any weight. The last time I weighed myself I hadn't, but I feel a lot more jiggly than I was before I went to Hawaii, that's for sure. And for anybody that's saying that we might not be able to have enough energy to do these videos, literally we're just breathing. So you can do it in the bed, you can do it on your mat, you can do it sitting in a chair, you can do it anywhere that's comfortable for you. And every video I make, I'm gonna start telling about some of my insecurities and things that bother me, because I know that a lot of times those are the things that can keep us from being able to move forward and be able to improve on the things that we want to improve on. And for me, it was always about my health. It wasn't as much the way I looked. You can see my crystals in my bra. Oh well, if you see stuff poking out, that's what it is. Got all my crystals in there. We'll take them out for right now. They won't be distracting to me, at least. So, some of the things that I think are extremely beneficial to do is to wake up our body when we haven't been exercising, and especially for those in the group that have suffered from depression and anxiety, and all of us, I think, suffer from stress. One of the things that we're going to do is we're going to do pranayamic breathing, and we're also going to do some neck stretches and some shoulder stretches. A little bit like what we did yesterday, but a little different also. So yesterday we were pulling the energy in and then letting go of the negative energy. So talking about some things that we're a little bit insecure about, doing these videos in yoga clothes after losing all that weight and still having, loose skin and whatnot around, stuff I can't get rid of. I don't know what I'll ever do about that, but it's there. I don't care. I'll just put on a better bra and nobody will notice. One of the things that I want to practice with is the pranayamic breathing. So I'm going to take a hand, left or right. I prefer the right. We're going to have our thumb and our pinky open, okay? We're going to first take a cleansing breath. Deep breath in, just like we did yesterday, breathing into the belly. All the way up. And exhale. We're going to take our hand, kind of like the hang loose sign. We're going to close off the left nostril, and we're going to inhale through the right. After we inhale, we're going to hold it at the top just for a second or two, then we're going to switch. So we're switching. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, hold it, switch, breathe out, breathe back. back in through the same nostril. Hold it. Switch. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. Switch. This is a great anxiety reducer. If you can just get yourself to do it instead of taking Ativan or Xanax or any of those other things that have side effects and aren't so good for you. This actually rejuvenates you and rejuvenates your cells and oxygenates your blood. So if you can just bring yourself to this, even if you just have to sit at your desk at work and do it, you can do it. Put in some headphones, sitting in the car. You can do it anywhere. So I think I trained myself with music, which is why I have such a hard time doing things without music now, is because that's how I drown out everything else. And so I have to work to meditate without music. So we're going to excuse the noise outside the door. All right, we're going to close off the left, take a deep inhale. Hold it, switch sides. And you don't have to push very hard. Inhale again on the left side. We're going to hold it and switch. Exhale. Inhale, same side. Hold it. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. So I'm going to count 3 or 4 of those for you. And that's something that you can practice on your own. And I definitely suggest practicing that before bed, anytime you have any kind of anxiety, anything like that, stress. So you can use your left or your right hand, whichever one you're more comfortable with. I'm left-handed, but for some reason I'm more comfortable using my right hand with this. So, and you don't have to be hard. Be kind of gentle with this. You're just closing the nostril. You don't have to push your nose all the way over, which I find people do. Now, while we're doing this, we're not sucking in, but we're tightening up our core. We're zipping it up. We're rolling back our shoulders. We're keeping the natural curve in the spine. And I know you can't see my feet, but we are pointing, flexing the toes, okay? So that automatically powers up your legs. So while you're just sitting here breathing, you're actually still creating energy. So point, stretch your legs out, point, and then just flex the toes. Point, flex the toes. Straight up, point, flex toes. All right, so that's powering up your legs. And I forget when I'm in the middle of doing all of this, I forget everything. So that's one of the good points about what we're trying to do very slowly is the corrections. And y'all are welcome to correct me if you're able. I'm just learning myself to instruct, so I'm not even close to being any sort of perfect JID. I'm just trying to help. So I'm going to close the right nostril, and I'm just going to count for you. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Switch sides. Out. 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Switch sides. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, Switch sides. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3. Hold it. Switch sides. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3. Hold it. Switch sides. Breathe out. 2, 3. Do that a few times on your own. And as you're breathing, still do the same breathing through from your belly all the way up, separating. You can feel the oxygenation through your lungs all the way up through to your throat, all the way up.